Hashem, Kitov, Kirulam, Chazdov, Hashem. Today we had the first minyan, 8 o'clock minyan. Hashem, say thank you very much to those that put it in action. Thank you very much to Jack. Chai, we give you a lot of power to go Michael and Chai from strength to strength. Hopefully, Lord Hashem, guys, if you know people that don't go to minyan because that's bothering them the time, next to them, right next to them over here, we have an 8 o'clock minyan. No excuses. No excuses. 8 o'clock. Okay. Now, to continue this on another good note, we're going back to the shiur of Halacha and Gemara. Rabbi Gemara, we're adding Halacha for Shabbat. It's going to be at 8 o'clock, 8 to 9, 1 hour. We're going to have Halacha, we're going to have Gemara, Megillah. Hopefully, we're going to finish it by 4 or 5 months. And we're going to have the Halacha for Shabbat from the Gemara until the Achronim, B'ezrat Hashem. Okay, so just as the same pasuk that we spoke yesterday, I saw a beautiful thing in the Likutei Sichot, and I said I must share it with everyone over here. It says, "Vayavon Noach u'banav ve'ishto u'neshev banav ito el hateva." Where did they go to? La teva. The Baal Shem brings in the Likutei Sichot. But what is teva? What is a teva? In Hebrew, the Hebrew word is teva also. Teva goes to mean a word, milah, a word, and explains over here like this: that when did they go into the teva? What did they go into the teva, which is over there, talks about the ark. But when did they go into the words? When the mabul became hard, when the mabul became strong. What's mabul? It's explained that the mabul and water is tirdot parnasa. Tirdot parnasa, the people which are, that's the feeling that people have. When they have hardships in parnasa, they feel like they're drowning. That's the feeling a person has. Tirdot parnasa is a drowning type of feeling. And that's the exact thing of tirdot parnasa. So what's the mabul? When the mabul happened, where did they go to? They went to the teva. Teva, we learned in the Torah as an ark. But in the Likutei Sichot, he writes like this: when the mabul happened, where did they go inside to? They went to the words. What's the words? Limud Torah. When someone has someone has a hard time, anything challenging, it could be both financially, with the kids, with the wife. When he learns, of course, you don't ignore the things that you have to work with. You have to do ishtadlut and work. You have to work and try to get counsel for your children. And when someone has problems with Shalom Bayit, he's not going to say, I'm going to open up a Gemara, everything's going to be okay. He has to go to counsel. But also he needs Siyata Deshmaya, he needs to learn. And when someone learns Torah, he opens for himself that. Now, we cannot say right now, look in the Pasuk, it says over here, right? Where did they go to? So I'll take care of who? My children, and my children, my wife, and everyone else, deal with it. I don't care for more than that. Over here we see it's wrong. Why? Because a couple of psukim later it says, uvetecha, and your house. And it's explained what is uvetecha. Uvetecha kol bet Israel. Every single Jew. An obligation for a community, especially us together as a community, is to know and to feel when someone else is having a hard time. When someone else has a hard time, like the Baal Shem Tov says, when you know something. In the what does the police say? The NYPD says,
say something.
You see something, say something. Over here we say, you see something, you heard something, learn something. Now what does learn something mean? It means that you have to, the reason why you heard it, this thing came to your ear, because the information passed by you, there's a meaning, there's a reason behind it. You could help out. You have a mission over here. There's no reason. There's no ashgacha. Of course there's ashgacha pratit. Of course God made it. Everything went around, but you're also going to hear about this information. The person has a hard time. It could be with panasai, it could be with hardships in work, it could be in counseling his kids, it could be with his wife. And when you just hear this, it passes by you, you have the obligation to help him out. And not helping out doesn't always mean with money. It could be with itzah, with advice. It could be with support. Sometimes people just want you to hear. That's it. To hear. And counseling wise, there's a very, very powerful thing that I heard. That when someone tells you their hardships, don't say, also by me. No, they don't hear that. They want to empty out what's inside by them. So you don't say, you know what happened to me exactly 2 years ago. Tough life. No. They don't want to hear what's happening by you. When someone has a hardship and he's opening his heart to you, just listen. Just listen. Like the story that I said, I'm not going to say it again because I said this story so many times. I don't like saying stories again.
True story.
With the Rav Mordechai Eliyahu, that 3 hours because someone's cat died. He sat down, the chief rabbi of Israel, 3 hours because someone's cat died. Just listen to him speaking. All the rabbis in Yerushalayim are waiting for the chief rabbi. He's 3 hours with his family, their cat died. So again, when someone has sorrow, you could hear it out. You could help them out with that. That's very, very important as a community to hold everyone together.
קדיש, על ישראל.